About more than 5 people. 5 people in, you can fly down. Sprint, or cone, right? Cut with the inside of your foot across the body. Land back. Go. Your turn's coming up. You better be on your toes. Right, now we're sprinting at the cone. When we get to the cone, we're going to chop it back into space. Turn to be one touch. Has to be one touch. Drop would be with either foot while we mix them up. Outside of the right foot. You shouldn't have to touch it again after you cut it back. That way you can turn the speed of the race.
Wait for some parents to come over and I'll just give everyone an introduction and a bit of an expectation management in terms of what this looks like moving forward, what to expect out of us.
Step over by going this way and then back. Step over. Okay. Ready, go.
guys. Firstly, I just wanted to say thank you for coming out and welcome out to our mid-season ECNL ID session for the 2011 and 2012 age groups. I'm Mark Holt. I'm the current technical director with Potomac Soccer. I also coach in the 2011 and 2012 age groups, and I've touch points with most age groups across the club, both boys and girls side, on a weekly basis. In terms of the staff that you see out this evening, we've got Coach Kareem Ladke, who's one of our directors and also coaches in the 2011s and 2013s age groups. Coach Jesse Balsamo, who coaches in the 2012 boys and 2011 girls age groups. Coach Aaron Manning, who coaches with our 2009 boys. And then you got Miss Kathy Auschild, who is one of our administrative staff and our tournament director as well. So in terms of the event this evening, this is an event dedicated and designed around ID sessions for our ECNL program at 2011 and 2012 age groups. The reason why it's on this evening is that we had kind of an unusual amount of interest mid-season and people reaching out about tryout requests and such like, and we're bound by ECNL rulings and regulations about how we go about that because of the kind of tight transfer and club change regulations in US soccer. So we put on a dedicated event for that full transparency purpose. We go through the format this evening, which will be a technical warm-up, some individual assessment and evaluation, which is ongoing, and then into a game scenario. But as you can appreciate, it's a mid-season tryout, so having set some rosters in the summer for the fall and presumably spring season, there's not as many spaces going to be allocated out at this event as there would be in a spring-summer tryout because of the seasonal year placement. That being said, there's capacity within the club in terms of offers, and there will be offers as a result of this. But I just wanted that kind of outline in terms of the size and magnitude of event versus what we typically offer out at the mid-season point. The one thing I can assure you is that we will be communicative. I think historically we and other clubs have not done a good job of actually touching back with parents and families after an event to give you an update, and that's the one thing that I can assure you. And if after the coming days you don't get any feedback, please reach out to me directly. My details were all over the ad for the ID session, so hit me up and I'll make sure that that's done. So in the coming days, coaches will send through their feedback from this evening and we will communicate with families, positively or otherwise. If on this occasion it's not a positive, an offer, please don't be deterred. We're going to have more sessions that run of this ilk through early spring especially, for both ECNL ID sessions and our EDP teams. So please don't be completely deterred. We hope there's a place for everyone at Potomac in due course and at some point, but I just wanted to be upfront and honest that the size and magnitude of offers at a mid-season point is lesser than in the kind of spring and summer period because we're creating new rosters at that point, kind of typically. Any direct questions that you guys have got now, I'm happy to answer. If anyone's got any one-to-one, please feel free to pick me off. But again, we will emphasise during the course of this evening positive engagement with the young players. Hopefully they'll come away having enjoyed the experience, and as I said, the one assurance I can give you is that we will reach back with that update in the coming days once we've had time to digest and kind of place the evaluations. We can only offer out of these sessions because of the regulations aligned with ECNL, which is our league platform for our top 2 teams per age group. We can only offer ECNL or RL teams. We can't offer places out of these sessions for our EDP teams. So again, it's just because of the regulations of the league. That's not us trying to kind of stifle or duplicate in terms of tryouts. But because of the transparency of the process, I just wanted to be upfront and honest and kind of make sure that people were tracking that. So there will be additional EDP tryouts as well advertised in the coming weeks, hopefully, just try and put them in some places. Does anyone have any questions kind of for the grander scale here at this point? Yes, sir?
I have a dumb question. What's the difference between EDP?
It's actually a great question because I've not been here that long. I'm still getting my head around the kind of differences. ECNL is the league platform that Potomac applied for 3 years ago. We're granted a year and a half ago maybe, and it's best compared to the other big hitter league platform for youth soccer is MLS Next, which is the one most people have heard of. MLS Next is a long-standing lucrative kind of place and platform to play in. ECNL pitches itself as another similar competitive environment. So in our age groups, the 2012s and 2011s, we have 4 teams on the boys' side. The top 2 play in ECNL, so we have the ECNL national team, the ECNL regional team, and then outside of that we have our EDP teams. Now a lot of you will have children playing in EDP. It's an excellent league, you know, there's no two ways about it. EDP is fantastic as well. ECNL is that other competitive platform to the likes of the MLS Next environment, and it was something that we were delighted and proud to receive because it's lucrative for the club and it enables us the opportunity to drive the environment that we offer for the young players. But yeah, it's just a different league structure. It's a lot of initials, and everyone, I think there's an initial kind of or alphabet puzzle that people put together with all the league structures. But yeah, that's the difference. Any other questions for the grammar scale at all?
Don't leave early.
As I said, I will be around if anyone has anything one-to-one. Feel free to come and pick me up. But again, welcome. Thank you so much for coming out, and hopefully, whatever the outcome of the coming days, the young players come away with a positive experience, and we'll see them around Potomac sessions in the coming weeks, months, or years. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers. Good, thank you.